Hi, good evening everybody. In this video, I want to pull out what I believe are the Stanley Cup pieces that are currently in the Buffalo Sabres organization. Coming up. I'll explain it a little better. I want to go through the roster. I want to go through the everybody we have under contract in the pipeline and our prospect pool. And I want to see what I believe are Stanley Cup pieces that we have lined up for our future. To back up that video yesterday about winning a cup in 2027. Let's say in 5 years, the Sabres are contending, right? I want to go over what I believe right now that we have right now in our roster and pipeline that are Stanley Cup pieces. We'll just we'll take a look at it. So what I'm going to do is I'll throw what I'm looking at to you guys, and we'll see if it all makes sense or not. You know, I think we're going to probably agree on quite a few of these, and there'll be some that you guys think should be there and shouldn't be there. I'm like any fans, but okay. So let's look right now, guys, at our current roster, and there you see the forwards, okay? And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go over what I believe is a yes or a maybe. Basically, if you see what I got here, I got yes, I'm sold, no, I'm not sold on it, that kind of thing. So starting with Skinner, and we're not going to do every guy. The ones that are just, the ones that say no, we're just going to bypass so we can keep this video moving. So okay, right now I got Skinner. I got him a not sold on. Okay, I'm not sold on Skinner. And if you're asking me why, his age. Skinner will be 35 then, guys, turning 36. I'm not sold on it, so I can't put I am. Okposo, he'll be gone. Alex Tuch, yes. Tuch cuts the list. Okay. Olofsson, not sold. But he still makes the not sold on list. He could still be around in 5 years. He could. I don't think he will be, but he could. Middlestat, not sold. After we get through the current roster, guys, it gets a lot easier because I was looking at this before. Gergensons will be gone. Hinostroza will be gone. Bjork will be gone. Tage, sold. Yeah, Tage it's a gimme nowadays. Cousins, sold. My goodness, he's going to be something in a few years, this kid. Krebs, yeah, I'm sold. And I know he didn't have a ton of points last year, but I like his smarts. And he's really good for the organization. Jack Quinn, sold. Okay, and Asplund, no, won't be there. I don't think he'll be there. Not when we have the team put together that we want. Dahlin, sold. Lyubushkin, no way to know. I'm not even going to put him there. He's not on the really yes or no. I could have put a question mark thing. There's no way to know. We got to see him first. Yoki Haru, not sold on. Not yet. But I liked what I seen of Yoki Haru last year. He very well. I'm being very hard on this list too. Jacob Bryson, no, I don't believe he'll be there. Samuelson, sold. Just the way I see it, guys. In a nutshell. In a split second, if I was to just say I have to pick these guys. Owen Power, sold. And Lawrence Pilot, no. Anderson will be retired, of course. Eric Comrie, no way to know. Okay, so now we go down to Let's go down to, oh, let me get back to where I was. Here we go. All right, now in the minors, Peterka, sold. Anybody else can make, I'm looking for not sold on. Not sold on doesn't mean no, it means they could. No, yeah, but Josh Bloom, I don't want to count. Guys, some of the prospects I just don't want to count. You know, I've got a random one I'm going to add on here. It's a wild card. I'll put it as the wild card. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to make a wild card or two also. But these guys have more chance than the wild card, for the record. Okay, so Peterka cuts it. Laxinen. You know, Laxinen could be a wild card. We'll see this year. We're going to know a lot about him this year. If he doesn't make a push to make the team this year, in preseason, I'm writing him off. I am. It's going to get more competitive, guys. We got more and more of these young studs coming up. These guys that are 23, but let's keep in mind Laxinen's a defenseman, right-sided. He's only 23, so I get it. UPL, not sold on. Not sold on UPL. I'm just not anymore. And the lone players over there, which are under contract, okay? These guys all have contract. These are players under contract, guys, that all have their entry levels, okay? Or that are signed. Savoy, guys, I'm going to put, I'm sold on it, even though he's not even played a game in the pros. He's one guy, and the reason why I'm going to do that, Savoy, I'll put an asterisk, is because he's a top 10 pick, and we got to be sure with our top 10 picks under Adams, I trust him. I just do. I trust the way Adams is drafting. Okay. Savoy, you know, these are guys that are under contract. Nothing yet for Rosen, Ostlund, Kulich, Kisakov, Nadeau, wild card. And if you're asking me why Nadeau out of all of them, he's playoff built, guys. He's a power forward. This is what we need. And this guy can play defense. Okay, this is my knock on Olofsson. Okay, Olofsson's got a cannon for a shot, but he doesn't know how to play defense for his life. And this is what we're going to need in the playoffs. We're going to need physical defensive players also. We need guys that can go out there and make it happen. We will see if Olofsson takes a step there this year, Nat, because he showed signs of it late last year, so I'm not writing him off yet that way. But if I see he has 10 hits or something this year, trade him, please. Please. We need to get guys that are going to be there, especially anybody with value, okay, that we can get something for now. We got to do it because we're going to hit sooner or later a playoff push wishing we would have made deals and not be stuck in a bad contract with somebody like that could be here. We don't know. Somebody that doesn't show up in the playoffs. Then what all the fans say, you know? Yeah. It's going to hurt, guys, when your favorite players don't show up in the playoffs, believe me. Okay, so, yeah, that's it for all the players under contract. Now, Poltapov, I'm going to put as a wild card. These are guys that, I guess, whoop. Yeah, Poltapov I'll put as, see, these are guys that should make the list. I'm just not sold on. These are guys that absolutely could. It's up to them. Poltapov, because he's a high draft, he's 33rd overall pick. He could definitely get there. Ryan Johnson, of course. Is a wild card. And the other guys have to prove themselves. Leninen, okay, of course, who we just drafted. Even though, you know what, I'm not going to put Lennon in yet. No, too soon. Too soon. No, what am I doing? No. But the thing is, he's a high pick, he's 41st, he's a goalie. We'll leave it. We'll leave Lennon in. You know, like, why even put him on this list yet? Portillo, yes, he goes over here in the wild card. Ruotsalainen, I know some of you like him. He's too small, guys. He's 5'8". He's not going to cut it in the NHL. He's played 18 games, 2 goals, you know. 2 goals, 2 assists. I don't know, maybe. I know he showed some spark in the AHL playoffs and everything, but my goodness. I don't know. Glotov as well. We're just going to leave that there. These are guys, although Glotov's 5'11", you know. But Ruotsalainen, I will say, 5'8", but he's 181, which I like. Okay, and the last one, Ruotsalainen. You know what? I'm going to put him as a wild card. I will. I'll be fair, actually. He's been really good to our organization. I just don't think he'll really have to impress. You know, he'll really have to impress this time around. And he did last year, and he still didn't cut it. So we'll see. We'll leave him as a wild card. And last one, Devin Levi. I'm putting him as yes. So I'm sold on Levi, guys. I'm definitely sold on Levi. That's it. I don't think I missed anybody. No. So there it is, guys. What do I got? I'm sold on how many? I don't even know. I'm just doing this with you like random. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 sold. Not sold on 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wild cards. And guys, if you add all this up, it's a roster. There you go, 22. So, but you can see, if you look at our Stanley Cup pieces that I believe we have right now, okay, 2 of them aren't even playing yet. But these guys right here should make up the bulk of our team in about 4 or 5 years if they all stay here and they all produce like I hope they. Look, I hope all these guys do it, really. It'd save us a lot of problems if we could have everybody just do it, you know. But putting together a Stanley Cup team is no easy task. Ask Colorado, they'll tell you. There's trial and error. You got to be able to like say goodbye to friends. There's all sorts of things you got to do. So this is what I got, guys. Yep, this is what I got. I think Skinner, mostly because of his age, I'm not sold. He could still be here. He could. He will. Nobody's going to take that contract. Will he still be a major piece? I don't know. So Skinner, Olofsson, if Olofsson really gets it together this year, like his overall game would be amazing because he knows how to score. Middlestat, Jokiharju, UPL could all be pieces in the future. I tell you what, though, the wild cards to look for me are these guys here. I think Johnson, Portillo, and Nadeau are the guys that should stand out eventually. We'll see. And you know what? I'm just going to leave it there. Savoy, I put an asterisk on because he's the one guy in the forward that hasn't played an NHL or a pro game yet, you know. But if everybody's right of what they believe we got here, you know, we'll see. All right, let me stop the video there, guys. I got another one coming your way. See you there.